They're going to label it, and they're done. They're done. Usually that's when the patent comes out. Okay, I think, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, let's see, Xanax, Paxil, Prozac, yeah, we're going to try this one. If that doesn't work, come back, we'll try a different one. We'll just keep trying until something works. Is that really the way to solve problems? No. I mean, we're talking about, they're actually playing with your mind now. You're actually giving, the minute someone swallows one of those pills, they are basically turning over their being. Because it's going to affect the being on every level. It's almost like handing control of yourself over to somebody else. There's no dignity in that. There's no integrity in that. There's no responsibility in that. There's no accountability in that. There's also no energy in that. There's no life in that. Right? Yeah. Everybody knows there are powers out there, which aren't really powers. They're just groups of men with the same agenda. Really trying to put the pinch on us. Right? And we're not going to pinch back. Because that's not the way you win. You don't win by pinching back. Because I pinch you, you pinch me, bastard, I pinch you, bastard, you pinch me, and it goes on and on and on, and then it stops, and we can pick it back up at a later date and do it some more. It's not going to happen that way. Right? If we're going to revolt as a people, the only revolution that will really have any bearing for a fruitful outcome is if we rebel against our own selves. That we take the ego and slap it and send it packing. That's the revolution. Because what will happen is your dignity will surface. Your integrity will come rushing in. Your awareness will be present. Really hard to pull the wool over somebody's looking. Right? You might get the wool over their face, but they already saw.
Right.
So done. We can't do anything about it. Right? And we're never going to be free by following authority. We're going to be free by taking real authority, let our being be the authority in our lives. Not our ego that does not know what to do with information. It's just storing it. The being that actually has intention, right? It's the intention in the being. It's the presence in the being that takes the information out of the mind and uses it for a particular purpose. Not the other way around. Right? And if it's using it for the purpose of expansion, suddenly you are out of the market. Right? And for me, it's really rather easy. Incognito, stealth. I do very little, I have very little interaction with this whole market-based lifestyle. As little as I can. Yeah, there are things that I enjoy in it. Yeah, I always will. I will always pay $100 to go see a really good musical show. And I'll get the $100 to do it. But I'm not, it's not like I'm delusional about it. I know what I want. I know what I like. Right? I won't have health care. I guess I have to now. But I don't need it. For what? Well, in case of an accident. Accidents happen by people who aren't aware. People who are aware can have accidents, but they're minimal. I'd rather pay the $500 to the hospital than the $10,000 over 5 years to have that $500 I paid for. I'm retarded on that. I mean, so to me, I rely more on awareness. Right? It's like, I'm not rich in any shape of the word. I don't have all these, securities, and I don't have all these things taken care of. But I don't need that. I have awareness. I have presence. I have a purpose. I have an idea. I have that connection with what made me through my being. Not through my idea of understanding it, okay, it's good. No, an actual experience of having this be fueled by what made all of this. Because as far as I can see, this isn't really me. This is what made everything, right? In one expression, among a sea of expressions. It's a color among infinite colors. It's just that, right? Ego takes control of that, right? It starts deciding what to be done with it. When that's gone, all that goes away. There's just the natural flow from one thing to the next, right? And being, because it is actually the recipient of all energy, with it intact and the awareness there, because it's not being spent on this fabrication we call our ego, it's not confused by it. Matter of fact, it never was. We confuse it. Ego is what's confused. Our limited box that we look at the world through, that's limited. That's not us. We make that happen, but that's not us. We are what's looking at the animals again. We are that animation. And it can perceive way beyond the mind. It has access to information that most people don't even really know is out there. Do I mean information through books? No. Energetic, experiential information you experience. And you experience it in such a way that no one can tell you it's not true. Right? Belief is great. But if you could know, wouldn't you abandon belief to know? Because belief is going to be a limit, right? It's going to be limited. You can only go so far. It's something you hold, right? But if you know, that's something you are. That's something you embody. That's something you experience. You can believe in God all you want. That will not bring the experience of it to you. You have to work to know that. Right? To me, God is nothing, what is it? It's the thing looking out of everybody's eyeballs. Done. As far as I'm going to even try to explain such a thing. I don't know. But that does not take away from my experience of it. Right? If we understood that we don't lack because we don't know. Because you don't lack experience. Here you are. You don't know what